we are going to Koki Beach. We're gonna be doing some underwater metal detecting.
Don't mind the chickens.
There's Mark. Say hi, Mark.
What's that?
Look at all the stuff we gotta carry. He can't even fit through the door. Koki Beach is actually right across here.
It's right over there where you see the water.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize. I thought it was straight that way, but.
Her sense of direction is not the best. Bags that we normally use, we're going to use for underwater as well. That's why we like them so much. They're universal.
Yeah.
We can use them on beach digging, or we can go out in the water with them.
And we even use them in the dirt too.
And yeah.
So there's our finds bags. We use them, like Mark said, for every single thing that we do, whether it's beach, dirt, or underwater. It also has a leg strap. You can get these on Amazon. We have our affiliate link posted below in the description. Here are my flippers. Again, Amazon, link in the description. Mark's flippers, these are short fin flippers.
They're cool because they're like shoes.
Yeah, they're shoes underneath, and they
travel easily.
They travel easily, and they also have a little lift. They're not constantly kicking up the sand as long as you lift up their foot a little bit. We got our weights over here. These we actually had to rent. We ran into a little problem at the airport. So shout out to Red Hook Dive Center. Here's our dive blue system. We have two of them. One's a Nemo, one's a Nomad. You guys have seen the unboxing. If you haven't, check it out. It's Nemo and Nomad comparison.
I think we got everything in here that we need
What
to
is that thing?
stow.
So that's what it is.
It's just a dry box. It's going to keep our GoPro batteries, phones, stickers, car keys. It's going to have everything important that we need. We're going to be floating that behind us.
So this float bag came with the Nomad system. It is also a dry bag, and it will float and tag along right behind the Nomad as Mark is going underwater. We have our Nocta Macro Pulse Dive. See, there's the bag all blown up, and that will tote right behind Mark.
Yes, so this is what they gave us. I modified their strap a little bit, and I put my own strap on. That sounded wrong.
All right, so this is the Nomad. This is Mark's system.
My new baby.
It goes 30 to 40 feet down.
I like the Nemo a lot better, the connection point for the battery. I actually had an issue with it where the system just stopped working. It shut off while I was underwater. So I had the connection point actually disconnect from the battery here. You have to make sure that when you install this, that this plug clicks in, and I just don't like it. It's very hard to do. You gotta make sure it clicks in, otherwise it'll disconnect. No bed's ready to go.
Okay.
Next to Nemo. Lay it down. That's everything. Your gloves,
GoPro waterproof case.
Yep.
Right there. That's what we use.
Your new goggles. All right, so that's your Nemo. That's it. Much simpler system.
Yeah, so the difference between the Nemo and the Nomad again is the Nemo only goes down about 10 feet. The Nomad will go down about 30 feet.
All right, so that's your little flotation device that goes around it.
Yep.
All the clips go down, you put it over it. Like so.
Oh, look at the little baby chicks.
Flip it over, flip it in.
4 clips.
Yep.
1 on each corner.
And then inflate. All right, so when blowing this thing up, just be careful that this thing, it's springed. It's got a spring in it.
Yeah.
Watch your teeth.
Hold it with your finger. Don't try to hold it with your teeth. I made the mistake. I almost cracked my teeth off.
And insert the flag. So as soon as you turn it on, it runs like a safety check on itself. And it actually pumps air, so if you have that cork in, it sucks the cork in further and it fails. So you have to have the flag in so that it can breathe.
Okay.
As soon as you go to plug it in.
Yeah,
You'll
'cause
see.
as soon as you connect the battery, it is on.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Remove the cap from the battery, plug it in. There you go. That thumb screw, just, you know, finger tight. Don't crank down on it too hard. You're not gonna be able to get it off, especially when your hands are wet. And that's it. You're all set.
Show us that little bell you got.
Oh, this is so Angela and I can draw attention to each other. Works well underwater.
Is
It's
that
loud.
on Amazon too?
Very loud. Yeah. Everything's Amazon. Everything. I think you're all set.
Okay. we go.
God, look at all these rings.
Oh my God, it's a record. Look at these old rings.
Holy mackerel, there's a lot of them. All right.
Okay, so we just got back from our underwater hunt, Koki Beach. We expected it to be better. It was definitely better as far as finds go. We found a lot more things this time.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
These were each their own separate little find.
Yeah.
And they look so good. Some of them, like if they're sticking up, like you can see a little shine.
I know.
Sweep the sand and you get a little glimmer of some
The
silver.
worst is when there's just this. And
Yeah.
then you swish the sand away and then all of a sudden your target's gone and this thing is like floating away. There it is.
That's how I knew. That's how I knew. When you sweep the sand away and it's not there anymore, you're like, pull tab.
Junk. Yeah.
There it goes, pull tab. Let's go find it.
Mm-hmm. So we learned from last year, when we went to Koki a few different times, and we learned as we cleaned up the beach, the following day and the following day just got better and better and better with our finds.
Yeah.
So we cleaned up the beach today.
I got some tongs.
Yeah.
They're not in good shape.
No.
I think that like rubber part is the only thing holding them together.
Yeah. I think it's pretty obvious they've been in the ocean for a long time.
They probably fell off somebody's boat. They probably parked their boat out there because we went out a little deep. I went out a little deeper. I tested out the Nomad. It goes deep. It's kind of like eerie. It's kind of like you look up at the surface and you're like, wow, that's pretty far away.
See the light.
It's cool.
The 15-pound weights definitely are way better than the 10. I stayed down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I was really good as far as keeping calm, keeping my breath. I didn't even run out of battery the whole time we were down there.
That's amazing. I don't know
So
how.
I must be really pacing myself well.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
The Nomad, I ran out. I had to change out batteries twice.
Yeah.
Figure 45 minutes per battery on mine,
And I had like an hour and a
Hour and a
half,
half.
2 hours.
which is about what they say it is.
Yeah, yeah.
They say
Pretty accurate. I had a lot of fun. It was really, really nice to see my improvements. I was actually really proud of myself. I did a way better job. The weights probably helped too, because I
Yeah.
think in the last video last year, I was like constantly trying to keep myself
Oh, yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So I was also using a lot of breath.
Mhm.
This, I was just calm, collected, cool, a lot more better prepared. So I was happy to see the changes.
yes.
All right, so why don't you go first?
Well, the tongs. I found a tube of something. I don't know what it is. It's aluminum. I don't know.
Last three letters are
Oh,
VOE.
Also might have been off of a boat because I found it in a similar spot as the tongs.
Yeah.
The normal junk. We got a Mr. Peanut lid.
He deserves credit.
This looks pretty old, actually.
Didn't they get rid of Mr. Peanut?
I don't know.
I think they did.
I don't think they got rid of Mr. Peanut. But it's certainly older.
This mystery ball.
Some stuff, like you just can't identify what it is. This rang up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in there. Something metal. But again, unfortunately, we're not gonna be bringing any of this stuff home. No idea.
It's amazing how stuff gets fused together in the ocean.
Yeah. None of this is coming home with us. We're leaving it all here.
Yeah.
Dispose of it properly, and that'll be all.
Yep.
So I found a quarter, 4 nickels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 pennies.
Show them your pennies up close. Give them up close.
These,
on
I'll
that.
tell you what, we'll take these back and we'll tumble them, but these are worse condition than they are, back home.
Yeah.
And I think this is a penny. I don't know.
Could be.
I can't tell. This stuff,
Let's
like
do
I
that
said,
one.
we're tumbling it. We'll find out. And if it's anything special, we'll let you know, but I doubt it, considering how much
This looks like a button.
corrosion is on it.
See how the rim? There's a rim there and a rim there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this may not be a penny. It may
Don't
be a
count
button.
it. You can't count it. Although I think you beat me in change anyway.
All right, I won't count that.
Yeah, don't count that. But we'll tumble it.
I found a chicken,
This is so cool.
which I don't know what it belongs to. It's got two little slots in the front of it.
That's what cookie cutters have.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it looks like a little cookie cutter.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's definitely a cookie cutter.
Which is fitting for the area because there's a ton of chickens running around on the beach.
Yeah. And that rooster that wakes us up every morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Still here.
Yeah, loud as hell.
So 25, 35, 45,
50.
Yeah.
50 cents?
51.
50 cents?
51.
Oh, okay, 51.
Right? 25, 35,
Yeah.
45, 50.
I didn't see that one. It blends in with the towel.
Not
Look
the
at
penny.
that.
Oh yeah, because it's white. Yeah, that's funny.
And this towel's not very light, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's for the fines.
Yeah.
That's why we're using it. Yeah. It's dirty.
Yes.
Oh, and I got the straw out of the Save Some Sea Turtles. We take all of the stuff that we can grab, take it all with us, even if it's not metal. Get it out of the ocean.
Yeah, clean up those beaches, man. But I found some really nice pieces of sea glass. I found this piece. So I was happy about that. And as far as my finds go, I have a quarter and 3 pennies for a grand total of 28 cents. And that's about it. I mean, look at this thing. It's very, very corroded. So again, day 2 of Koki should be a lot better. We cleaned up a lot of garbage. We only hit a small section of the beach as well. You know, every day gets better, as we learned last time. So we'll see what next time holds.
We'll see. We're going to be doing some night hunting too here.
Yeah.
Over here.
Oh, the night hunting's good, man. I'm so glad we bought those equinoxes.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. So stay tuned for some night hunts that we do out here on the beaches. It's fun, man. It's a lot of good. It's a good time.
So fun.
Because there are. I mean, it is just peppered with targets.
You can't even go one step without hitting another target on those beaches on that sand.
Yeah. So what we've been doing is we've been doing our underwater stuff during the day, and then we've been going and hitting the beaches at night with our Equinox 800s, and we're cleaning up.
Yeah.
We're gonna, as much time as we can spend metal detecting,
Day and night.
We're gonna be doing it day and
We're
night,
doing
literally.
it. I know.
Literally day and night.
All right. Well, we'll keep the change. Again, we'll dispose of all this. I was happy to clean up the beaches. We love it here at St. Thomas. So anytime we can help out, clean up the beaches, keep these beaches nice, we are more than happy to do that as well. I think productive hunt.
Yeah. Hey, we got it out. That's the important part. Get the garbage out.
Yep. And I made 28 cents. And I have some sea glass.
Now we gotta find some gold.
I know. Maybe tomorrow.
Gold.
Let's hope.
Platinum?
That'd be freaking amazing. I've still never. We've both never found
Never
platinum.
found platinum yet. Yep. Haven't found it.
Maybe one day.
We'll see.
It's gonna happen one day.
All right, guys. That's it.
Thanks for joining us today. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, why aren't you subscribed? This is good stuff, guys, right?
If you like the content, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah. I'll put 2 other videos up. Check them out. We got a bunch of playlists going. Enjoy.
Stay tuned for our next Koki Beach hunt, too. It should be better.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
All right, guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.